This is, oh my gosh, I'm tangled. I'm so tangled. Oh my gosh, okay. Hi friends, welcome or welcome back. I'm MC, a knit and crochet designer from Connecticut, and you can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as Blame the Knots, on my website blametheknots.com, and of course right here on YouTube where you can get to know me a little bit better. Welcome to episode 21 of the podcast. Today is April 10th. Yeah, April 10th. And I have a huge thank you to give to all of you. When I recorded my last podcast episode, I said that we were just shy of 250 subscribers, and I was blown away and I was super grateful. And then I don't know what happened, but something happened, and now we are just shy of 425 subscribers. So thank you so much. Welcome to everybody who's new here. I hope you like it. I hope that you found something that you enjoyed that made you click that subscribe button, and I hope that you stick around because I am so happy to have you here and I'm so excited. I was blown away. I kept getting these notifications and it was a wild week. Almost all of those subscribers happened within 1 week. It was wild. It was very exciting. I'm so grateful to every single one of you. I feel honored and blown away, and I wish I could say thank you to every one of you personally because it was really cool. So thank you for giving me that really exciting week. Okay, before we jump into the projects for this week, I want to quickly mention that I am wearing the Allison cardigan, and this is one of my own designs, and it is modeled after the cardigan that Allison wears in the movie Hocus Pocus. So it has some lovely patch pockets and this embroidery that is optional, but it is designed to match Allison's cardigan pretty much perfectly. And I made mine using Lion Brand Vanna's Choice in the colors oatmeal? Yeah, oatmeal and chocolate. Chocolate? Does that sound right? It's brown. This pattern is available on Ravelry at the moment, not on my website for right now, which we will talk about later. And I love it. It's super cozy, super warm. It's one of my favorites. I know a lot of you were fans of it when it came out, so I know we're not in the season to be making worsted weight cardigans right now, but yesterday it was like 72 and then today it's like 56, so comparatively it felt really chilly today. So I'm getting a little hot right now, but earlier I was chilly and I needed something to keep me cozy. All right, let's get into my finished objects. The first one that I have is something that you saw almost completed last time, and that is my Mosh Pit Mesh by Claire of Perfectly Knotted. And this is such a hard one to hold up and show you because you can see through the holes and it kind of gets distorted and you can't really see what it is. So last time I had everything but one sleeve done, and I had just started the second sleeve and I finished it. I don't remember which sleeve it was that I finished, but I finished whatever sleeve needed finishing. And I love this. I made this in Barocco Zinnia in the color Onyx, and I made Claire's Rewind tank in the same color yarn to make a matching set. I used US 15s, which is what the pattern calls for, and I think the only modification I made is that I knit the body, I think 4 rounds shorter, 6 rounds, 4 or 6 rounds shorter than the rest, or than the pattern states. I do have my modifications and any notes written in the pattern, the project page on Ravelry. This pattern comes out, I believe by the time this video goes live, this pattern will be available, and I love it. I love working with Claire so much. I have tested for her several times. She's so sweet. She puts so much work into her patterns. I truly love the experience. So I will be back to test more. Right now I think I'm going to be taking a break from testing, but I will definitely be back to test more. The only thing with this is, this happened the other day and I've actually waited so that I could show you on the podcast. I went to take pictures the other day for Claire and to post on Instagram, and this is not supposed to happen. What is this? This is the armpit. This is a tail. Yeah. I busted a hole in my armpit when I put it on. Now this is 100% my fault. I like didn't weave in my end well enough, or I snipped something when I went to like cut my tail or something. I don't know. I can't figure out what's going on completely just yet. I think I have one stitch that dropped down. I don't know. I don't know exactly what's happening. I'm gonna try and fix it to the best of my ability. I think, you know, because it has this mesh design quality to the fabric, you know, I think that really works in my favor, and I'll be able to fix the armpit and it won't be that noticeable. But I wanted to show this because, you know, sometimes shit happens. Sometimes you finish a project and then you immediately break it while you're taking pictures and you don't even get to wear it once. So yeah, I'm gonna work on fixing this, try and figure something out, try and kind of just pull some strands together and use my tail to, my hand's in the way, you're not gonna be able to see that, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yes, this is done, and please go support Claire on the release because it's such a good pattern. It's so much fun. It looks great on. Let me tell you, highly recommend making one in black. If you were a kid that wanted to shop at Hot Topic and desperately wanted to let that side of you out but never felt like you could, like me, highly recommend making a black one. You will not regret it. Okay, this has to come off now. I'm a little too warm. I have the door closed, so it gets a little warm in here, especially in the afternoon. And I just filmed for about a half an hour before filming this, so the door's been closed all that time, so it's a little toasty in here. Anyway, the next, let me get this out of the way. The next thing that I have to show you is a complete spoiler for my next 1 week, 1 skein vlog, which will be coming on Tuesday. So if you don't want to spoil anything, skip to my whips section because I have a finished object for my vlog. So what I decided to make was, I'm gonna spare you some of the details that went into this decision because I want you to check out the vlog and it's more fun to discover it that way. So what I made is the Half Full Tank by Nicole ThorsonKnits. And I used 2 The Little Wolf Knits Misfit skeins to make this. And I love it. I love how it turned out. It's so cool. This is a this is made with DK weight yarn, and I used a US 7. I did not get gauge, but I knew my gauge well enough on a US 7 with Breeze DK weight yarn that I felt comfortable picking a size. So I sized down from what I would normally do because my gauge was larger than the pattern called for, and it fits great. honestly, it fits great at the gauge that I used. So it was worth it in the end. I literally I have to weave in the ends on my I-cord. I just filmed myself making this and I need to block it, but I'm calling this a finished object because I am not going to come back here and tell you next week that I wove in the ends on my I-cord. You know, it's done. It's done. It just needs 2 ends woven in and it needs to take a bath. So I'm going to be doing that as soon as I'm done filming. If you want to know more about this, if you want to see it in action, Shandy if you want to see it on, if you want to see the process of me making it, come back on Tuesday. I will have the vlog posted for you. It was a lot of fun. Oh my gosh, I just noticed that you could see Shandy standing up. That was funny. Do you want to come say hi? Come here. Come here. Come say hi. Shandy, come. Oh, you're just gonna stare at me. Okay. Do you want to say hi to the people? You don't want to say hi to the people like Michael does for Brie? Yeah? Let's talk about whips. So, I only have one whip today that I can show you. Hint, hint. Wink, wink. There are secrets coming. I'm so excited. But I have one whip that I can talk about today. And it is actually something that I have been keeping secret for a little while. And I am very, very, very excited to say that I am going to be doing a collaboration with Brie of the Little Wolf Knits, and we are going to be doing matching patterns. She is doing a knit version and I am doing a crochet version because we know that there are always so many times that people wish that they could make a crochet version of a knit pattern or a knit version of a crochet pattern. So we hear that and we are making it happen. And this pattern is going to be reminiscent of Brie's C Street Cold Shoulder sweater, which is one of her more recent patterns. And we decided to take it into the summertime and brace yourselves. Brace yourselves. This is the start of our new design. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Ugh. Okay, so we have a lot to talk about. First of all, this is the wrong side. Sorry. Okay, here we go. Now I'm tangled. I mean, to be honest, with crochet, you wouldn't be able to tell the right or wrong side anyway. It's fine. But, okay. I am doing the crochet version of our new design. We're not 100% decided on the name yet, so we're thinking like C Street Tank, C Street Crop. Feel free to let us know if you have any thoughts on that. I know sometimes a lot of people will see crop in the name and think that they can't make it because they don't want to wear a crop top, but it's completely customizable to whatever length you want it to be. And we are going to have 2 different options for the way that this ends. So it's going to have some ribbing around the neck and the armholes, and then the way that it will end is one version will have ribbing around the bottom, a straight hem with ribbing around the bottom, and the other version is going to have a curved hem in the back that starts in the front and with short rows curves around to the back. Yes, short rows in crochet. It's gonna be great, and they're not that scary, I promise. So I started this last week. I've been having an absolute blast. I have been flying through it. I have slowed down a bit now that I've gotten to the body and there are more stitches to do in every round. So I think at this point, I know Brie is talking about this in her podcast this week, and I haven't seen her progress yet in the past couple days. So I think she has probably surpassed me at this point, but that's okay. I will catch up. It's fine. We are hoping to have this release in June sometime. That's the plan. And because I know you're dying to know, this is, oh my gosh, I'm tangled. I'm so tangled. Oh my gosh, okay. This yarn is a part of Bree's new yarn collection, which is based on cereal. And let me show it to you in the skein because, right, oh my gosh. So this is yarn that is based on Fruit Loops, and it is called Follow Your Nose. Isn't it amazing? Isn't it the best thing you've ever seen? Isn't it the best thing you've ever seen? I gasped. I literally gasped out loud when I opened the package from Bree. It's so good. It's so good. I keep telling Bree that I think she's entering her brights era, and it makes me so happy. I mean, oh gosh, look, just look. Look at it in a hank. Look at it caked up. Oh, look at it worked up in crochet. You have to see it knit up too. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Anyway, there's so much that I am excited about with this project. I cannot wait to keep going. I have several inches of body that I just need to get through before I can do my shaping for the bottom. I'm so excited. It's gonna be so good. I'm hoping to get this finished. I don't think I'll have it done by the next podcast, but I'll probably be close-ish. Hoping to have it done and like done by the end of the month in testing, hopefully in testing like last week of the month, maybe first week of May, something like that. So excited. So excited. So honored that Bree wants to work with me. So happy to be doing this, to be working with this yarn. It's just amazing. There are so many good things about this, so many good things coming. It's been a good couple of weeks, let me tell you. I can't wait for you to see what else I have in store. But that's all I can talk about for right now for whips. I do also want to mention that, speaking of Bree, she has been yelling at me to get out my spinning again because I haven't touched it in a little while. And I would like to say that while I do not have a current spinning whip or finished object to show you today, I want to commit to having something to show you at my next podcast. So hold me to this. I will have a spinning project to show next time. I'm hoping to have something done for next time. Hold me to it. Bree's gonna be very happy because she's been bugging me about it nonstop, which I appreciate. I just haven't pulled out my wheel, but I want to. Okay, let's talk about some other stuff. Let's talk about the channel and other businessy things, that kind of stuff. So in terms of the channel, I have posted 3 videos since the last time I saw you on a podcast, and the first one was a stash update for February and March. And that was a lot of fun to film. I made some serious damage, both in and out, in February and March. And I'm feeling really good about where I am number-wise. So if you're interested in stashing down or like following people on their stash journey, definitely check that out. I will have all of the videos that I mentioned linked. And then I posted 2 videos which are not my most popular series. They're my least popular series that I do, but I like them, so whatever. The first one that I posted is the books that I read in March, and I had a pretty good response to the first time I posted one of these what I read videos, and so I figured I would do it again. This time, response was not so great, but you know what? You win some, you lose some, and I had fun making it, and I like talking to people about books, so even if there is one person out there that likes to watch that video and talk to me about books, I will make the video for you and talk to you because I want to be your friend. So, if you want to see what I read, if you like reading and would like to talk to me about it, head over to that video and see what I read in March. And then the other video that I posted is another video in my YouTubers that you should watch series. And it's so weird because these videos are some of my least viewed, and I wish people would view them more. Not for me, but for the people that I talk about. Because there are so many great people out there, and you should discover them, right? Anyway, I personally, these are my absolute favorite videos to make because I never tell anyone that I'm gonna be featuring them or anything like that. I just like to one day like tag them on Instagram and I'm like, hey, I made a video about this person, go check them out. And whether they have like 10 subscribers or 10,000 subscribers, it makes someone smile to just say, hey, I think this person is awesome and I think you would think they're awesome too. So I love to bring a little smile to people every now and then. I try to do these videos quarterly and I have so much fun making them. This time, the entire video was YouTubers from Connecticut, which was really fun. It was so much fun to like find different people from Connecticut. We have some big names here. We have some smaller but just as amazing people here. So it was really, really fun to do that. And again, I love bringing a smile to people's inboxes. So I'm not gonna stop making the videos. They're my favorite ones to make. So I highly recommend you go check them out. Go make some new YouTube friends and let me know if there are any like smaller channels or channels in general that you think I need to be checking out. Something else that happened since the last time we spoke on a podcast is that I had a de-stash sale and a new website go live. So I have been working so much on my website behind the scenes, and I launched the new website. It's still kind of a work in progress, but it got to a point where I was able to launch it for you all to see, and I had a de-stash sale. Thank you to everyone who was excited about it, to everyone who shopped. There are still a bunch of yarns up for sale on my website. And for those that may have noticed, I also have something on my website that says hand-dyed yarn coming soon. So this is a big announcement that I have been holding off on for a long time. A long time I have been working on this, and yeah, we're almost ready. We're almost ready to launch some hand-dyed yarn. I actually have, you can see a little bit of it. This is so hard to do. How do you do this? There's a little bit of yarn that you can see poking out on my pegboard over there, and that is where I have some of my upcoming collection hanging, ready to go. But something that I want to try, I don't know how this is gonna go. We'll see. But basically, like I said, I've been working on this for a really long time. So I spent a long time trying out different bases to find what I really liked and what I wanted to sell for myself. I spent time trying out different dyes, different dye styles, different inspirations for different collections, and I have a lot of yarn that hasn't made the cut. Not from a it's damaged or it's not made well or there's something wrong with it way, but just I decided to not use that base. Or I decided I was trying a colorway, but that one didn't make the cut into the collection. That kind of thing. It's not seconds or damaged goods or anything like that. It's just I decided to go in a different direction. So these are one-of-a-kind things, and part of me didn't want to start selling the one-of-a-kind things until I launched my first collection. But then the other part of me was looking at how much yarn I have and thinking I really need room to store all the yarn for my first collection, so I need to clear some space. So that side won out, and I'm gonna try and get some yarn posted so that I can clear some space. So let me show you a few of the things that I have, give you an idea of what's gonna be up there, what might be coming in the future, that kind of thing. So here's an idea of like some bases that I just decided not to use, and I was playing around dyeing them, seeing how I liked them, but I decided not to carry these bases in my shop. So we have a bulky wool. This is so squishy and lovely, and in this gorgeous minty blue color. Lovely yarn, just decided not to carry it. We have a similar color but with a bit more gray in it. Again, this is just a base I decided not to carry. This is a fingering weight 80-20. I will be carrying a fingering weight 75-25. Forgot which one I landed on in the end. So I just decided not to carry this particular base, but it's great and I love it. Then we have some more. Oh my gosh. So we have a Surrey. Again, just decided not to carry it. Will be carrying Surrey, just not this one. Not this fiber content. And then this is actually the same color on a beautiful baby alpaca base, which is really, really soft. I might come back to this one in the future because it's really nice, but I couldn't justify adding it into the lineup, you know? So I have a bunch of this. I just couldn't justify adding it in, so those are the same color. Beautiful green, greeny blue. Let's see, what else do we have? A lot of what I have to show you is kind of in like this family, or not all like blue greens, but like more neutrally muted colors, that kind of stuff, because that's what I was using when I was deciding on bases. And then by the time I decided on what bases I wanted to use, that's when I started playing with more colors and stuff. So I do have some misfits, one of a kinds and stuff from that experiment, but you'll see that a lot of the colors that I have on bases I won't be carrying are like earth tones. That's what I'm looking for. Earthy tones, more earthy tones. So I have this. I only have one skein of this because it was a total mistake. But it came out really pretty. It has like greens and browns, and it's kind of watercolor-y. It's beautiful. But it is not staying. And then this was a beauty too. This one I went back and forth on keeping for myself. Look at that. Oh my gosh. From a green into a brown. It's beautiful. Again, just on a base that I'm not keeping around. Then we have a whole bunch of, sorry, I'm trying to get all the tags out of the way because it's just easier to show you, but fingering weight and Surrey in this beautiful, it's a really warm taupey color. Again, how many times can I say it? Just bases I'm not carrying. Can you tell I tried a lot of bases? I did my due diligence trying so many bases and suppliers and trying to figure out exactly what I wanted to carry and what felt best to me as a representation of me and my business. So lots of beautiful bases, just not the ones that I picked. So these will be up there in the shop too. And I do have some other brighter colors, some things that are not all solids, some variegated, some tonals, some speckles, all kinds of stuff. I just pulled out a couple to show you that were on the top of the pile, pretty much. So let me know if you're interested in any of that. I will be getting that up on the website over the next couple of days. Maybe by the time this video goes live, it'll be up there. I'm not sure. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a link where you can sign up to my newsletter if you would like to. And I don't send out emails that often. I send out an email when there is a pattern release, a call for pattern testers, or a sale. That's it. So if you would like to sign up for my newsletter, I'll put a link down below where you can do that, and then I will send out an email when these things go live on my website, and then, you know, you'll also get an email when like my first collection drops and all that kind of stuff. I'm really excited for how do I say this? The general vibe of my shop. It's going to have, the whole thing has one big overarching theme, and I'm really excited about it. Anyway, also, just a little side note, if you are a subscriber to my newsletter, all subscribers get a discount code for my patterns. And once I have yarn for sale, I'll make the discount code available for yarn as well. So all subscribers get a discount code. So if you want to get a little bit off of patterns or yarn in the future, subscribe to the newsletter. Anyway, that is more plugging of myself than I think I have ever done combined on this channel. So thanks for your patience. Thanks for sticking through it all. I hope that you're as excited about the yarn and all the good things that are coming as I am. Again, I would like to say thank you so much for all of the subscribers that I got in the past couple of weeks. I love you all. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. And keep an eye out for next Tuesday's video, which will be my 1 week, 1 skein vlog showing off the project that I showed earlier, just in case there was anyone that wanted to skip the spoilers. I won't mention it, what it was. Anyway, thanks for being here. You're the best. Until next time, take care of you, and I will see you later. Bye.